Chislehurst Borough meeting October 11, 2018. We'll now have our Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sunshine Statement, please.
In accordance with Open Public Meeting Act, this meeting is called to order pursuant to notice of regular meeting, a copy of which has been made available to newspaper of local public circulation, and a copy of which has been posted and published with accordance of the law.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Present.
Chu.
Here.
Garnett.
Here.
Hearn.
Here.
Little.
Here.
Waters.
Here.
Approve minutes of September 13th. I make a motion that we approve the minutes of September 13th, 2018. Second. Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
No.
Okay. Council committee reports. Waters?
No.
No. No report?
No.
Okay. Hearn?
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. Here, I have rent control. Rent control was held Tuesday, October 1st. There was a letter from a landlord requesting an increase to cover the last 2 years of tax increases. The subject is still open, and it'll be opened again at the December meeting. There's not going to be a November meeting because it's November the 6th, and that's Election Day. And that's all I have. I'll see you there. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Hearn. Councilman Littles.
To Council President, Council, and citizens of the Borough of Chislehurst. As the Hispanic liaison, the first part of my report will reflect such. And also, I'd just like to say, in our household, the IT tech is under the weather, so therefore, I will be reading my report from my tablet, and that is school principal, superstar, President Maria Littles. All right, anyway, here we go. National Hispanic Family Health Hotline. The U.S. Health and Human Services Department will help Hispanic families get basic health information to help prevent and manage chronic conditions, and refer you to local health providers and federal supported programs, including the state Children's Health Insurance Program. For information, please call 1-866-783-2644. And to the Hispanic community, this is very important, helpful information, because according to the CDC, the Center for Communicable Diseases, Hispanics have a high rate versus whites on diabetes, heart disease, cirrhosis of the liver, and chronic conditions due to smoking. And then it breaks down into subgroups as opposed from Puerto Ricans to Mexicans. So, again, I'm going to read this number. If you do not have insurance, basic health insurance, please call, please reach out and get help is available to you. Again, the number is 1-866-783-2645. Onward. Camden County Resource Compass. Former freeholder Carmen Rodriguez, the Camden County Covenant for Children, and the Community Planning and Advocacy Council, otherwise known as CPAC, have launched a new tool to connect social service providers with families throughout the county. The new website is CamdenCountyResourceEncompass.org. It is the first of its kind in the state of New Jersey and will provide county residents with up-to-date access to social service providers throughout the county. Once again, that website is CamdenCountyResourceEncompass.org. Now, folks, please, all under the sound of my voice, if you need help, reach out. Reach out. That's why these programs have been installed by our county government, that they're out there to help you Whether you don't have insurance or any other questions that you might have, use these resources. They are there for you. That concludes my report. Councilman Herbert Littles.
Thank you, Mr. Littles, Councilman Littles. Councilwoman Allen.
Thank you. Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to our monthly meeting this October, and happy fall for everyone. Just a quick reminder that we will be having trunk or treat, and that will be provided by our police department. And we'll all look forward to that event October 31st at the Arlen Poindexter Community Center between the hours of 6 and 8. Am I right, Council President? Mm-hmm. And it is a ball of fun all around our communities in Berlin and Winslow and different places. They're doing this trunk or treat because it's a safe way for kids to have fun and enjoy the Halloween holiday without some of the former unsafe things that took place. So if you want to come out and decorate your trunk, please let Council President or I know. My email is councilwoman.rakaya.alwan@gmail.com with any questions about this event. And once again, we look forward to seeing everyone on October 31st. Between the hours of 6 and 8 for our trunk or treat. And we thank in advance the police department for being a part of their community and providing this event. For further fun, fall family activities and fall festivals throughout South Jersey, please visit www.njfamily.com. They have a lot of free festivals and a lot of free activities throughout South Jersey that you and your family can attend. For Planning and Zoning Board, once again, our meetings are held every Wednesday, the first Wednesday of each month at 7 p.m. here at the Borough Hall. We welcome your attendance. This past meeting, which was last week, October 3rd, we did have a zoning application for a minor subdivision, but the person needs to bring back some additional documents, so the application will be carried to our November meeting, again held on the first Wednesday of each month at 7. Regarding the Historical Committee, there's nothing to report at this time. And I want everybody to rock their vote on November 6th at the Arlen Poindexter Community Center. And that concludes my report for October 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Alwan. Councilwoman Chu.
Thank you, Council President, and to all the residents. With regards to the Personnel Committee, there was no need for us to meet this month. There was nothing that needed our attention. Mm-hmm. Under Finance, the CFO forwarded a request to the Borough Sewer Operator from the USDA for a compliance review. There was also an Oprah report for employee salary. A redacted report was forwarded to the requesting party. Any personal information protected by the New Jersey statute was excluded from the report. Under Economic Development, there is nothing to report at this time. Emergency Management. As many of you know, there was a fire that destroyed an unoccupied house on Garfield Avenue recently. It is important that if you see suspicious activity in the neighborhood, that you contact 911 immediately. We live in a rural community, and it does not take much for flames to jump from one property to the next. The golden rule is see something, say something. And as usual, the emergency response teams, as well as medical services and the fire department, are always looking for volunteers. If you are qualified and are able to become qualified, contact these agencies and help your community. If you haven't done so, please sign up for the free Swift 911 mobile. There are apps for the Apple, Android, and Windows devices. This system is used by numerous agencies to keep the public informed during fires, outages, floods, hurricanes, evacuation, road closures, and more. Under Veterans Affairs, the last cleanup of the Elm Avenue Cemetery is scheduled for Saturday the 27th from 9 o'clock till noon, weather permitting. The cleanups will resume again next spring. All are welcome to the cleanup, And as a reminder to our veterans, the Camden County veterans are encouraged to apply for the Camden County Korean War Service Medal or the Camden County Military Service Medal. Please check their website for eligibility information and the online application. Historical Committee, although the committee has not had a need to meet, this is a reminder about the cemetery cleanup and a meeting after at the Borough Hall. In addition, I was given some information this evening regarding application for the Historical Interpretive Marker Program. As you know, I've been trying to get markers set up in our town for the cemetery and for the site of an underground railroad station. So hopefully we can apply for this and get this taken care of. Information about things occurring in our town are found on the events calendar, which are on the website. I had the pleasure of being a speaker at the NJEA Symposium for members wanting to enter politics and those who were newly elected. Discussions covered a number of topics from campaigning to how to survive your first year. I want to thank the NJEA for this important opportunity. If you do miss the voters registration rally to be held at the Leanna Harris Park on this Saturday, and you are 18 years of age and have not changed your address through the Motor Vehicle Commission, you will still have time to change both the address for your license and voter's registration. It must be accepted by Tuesday, October the 16th, in order for you to vote at your new polling place. You're able to complete a voter's registration form found online and return it to the Elections and Archive Building located in Blackwood, New Jersey. On my webpage, or on the webpage, you will see information with regards to the application and a phone number for more information. And that is my report for this month.
Okay, thank you, council, for your reports. Councilman Littles, you had something else that you wanted to add?
Yes, in addition to what Councilwoman Chu said about the house that burnt down, at the planning and zoning meeting, I had a conversation with our code enforcer, and he's in the process of looking into who owns that house, and then we will reach out to the owner of that house so that they can put fencing around that house and move expeditiously so that it can be torn down, because if you pass that house and you've seen it, is no rebuild going to happen with that house. It has to be torn down. So the process is in effect for anyone in the community who's concerned about it or wonder what's going to happen with that property. Thank you, Council President.
Okay, once again, thank you, council. I just have a couple announcements to make for the senior citizens. The senior citizens, they will have their senior event, which will be their fish fry. It will be Saturday, November the 3rd. It'll be held at the community center, and it is from 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. They're serving fish sandwiches for $8 donation and a fish dinner for $10 donation. It includes potato salad and string beans. And they're asking that you please come out and support their effort. Also, their annual annual holiday, we need to change that, holiday party will soon be here. You can pick up your tickets here at the Chislehurst Borough, located at 201 Grant Avenue, on Saturday, November the 17th, and also November the 24th. The time is from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. They also extended this holiday party to non-residents for a fee of $40. You must pick up your ticket to attend. If you cannot pick up your own ticket, you must send a note. Thank you. For those of you who don't know, I'm Council President Jamila, and I'm sitting in for our mayor, Michael Blunt, in his absence this evening. Also, now we're going to, I make a motion that we open this meeting to the public. I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening in the rain, and I want to make a motion that we open the meeting to the public. You have
So moved.
second? Okay. Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Littles,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay, would anyone left from the public will wish to come forward?
I'm sorry.
Do it again.
No, we good.
Anyone from the public wish to come and speak, direct your question to myself, and I will hopefully be able to answer. You have 5 minutes. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Kenny Smith. I reside at 231 Washington Avenue, Missouri. Really, I just wanted to say that we're give an announcement that we're having our lock-in for the Drug Alliance. It's going to be on the 30th of November. I sound like I'm out of breath because I had to rush here from football practice.
Okay.
It'll be the 30th and and the first, basically that night. If anybody's willing to help out with the lock-in, we're looking for speakers. We're looking for chaperones. This is a great event for the youth. Last year, we had almost like 80 kids there. So we're looking at big turnouts every year. We're talking to the kids about drugs, especially the opiates, but also the marijuana, because that's we consider that a gateway drug. So we're talking to them about that. Also, we're talking about other things, life skills, things of that nature. So if anybody interested, get in touch with me, Kenny Smith. I don't know if you know my number. Number is 856-308-6063. I think every kid in the neighborhood has it. So, I think that's everything that we wanted to talk about.
Coach Kenny, why don't you look into the camera and say, when the lock-in is and where it is?
Okay, all right.
Because you also said you may need people to come and speak
And
and
speak, yes.
maybe about
Well,
college,
the
how
lock-in
to
will
get
be
in
the
college.
lock-in will
or-
be November 30th, and we're looking for people to come help out. That night we're going to be feeding the children around 7 o'clock. We feed them dinner. Next morning we're feeding them breakfast. So if anybody wants to be interested, it's a great thing to give back to the community, to uplift our youth. We definitely taking anybody. So definitely come out, just get in touch with me, Kenny Smith at 856-308-6063. That's my cell number. Just give me a call. All right, yes.
Will you take donations, like snacks, things of that sort?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And it starts at 7 p.m.?
Well, we start coming in at 6,
Okay.
but we don't feed the kids until 7 because, they start dwindling in at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
And what time do you lock the doors?
At 11 o'clock.
And this is at the Arlen
That would be at the
Poindexter Community
Children's
Center,
Community Center.
511 Edwards Avenue.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And I think
Coach,
that's it.
quick question.
Yes.
I'm not sure whether you know this or not, but I get a lot of emails, but the governor is moving quickly to legalize marijuana in the state of New Jersey.
I
And how
understand.
is that end going to impact Drug Alliance? Is Drug Alliance in preparation of that happening? So that
Well,
you can move forward, providing the youth with information on that subject?
Let me say it like this. The last Drug Alliance meeting that we had, we talked about it. A lot of the Drug Alliance people are policemen. And really we're against the legalization of marijuana.
Right.
I mean, the governor can do whatever.
Right.
It's still a drug. Like I tell anybody, when you legalize certain things, then are you willing to have that person flying your plane high off of marijuana? You want somebody working in your school high off of marijuana because it's legal.
Right.
So those are the things we're looking at.
Right.
Like I tell anybody, just because the state says it's legal, doesn't mean that it's all right to do. We don't want our children to smoke marijuana because then after that they go to the next and they go to the next. We all, so that's the Drug Alliance's viewpoint. Even if it's legal or not. I mean, alcohol is legal, but we don't want you drinking either. So that's what we feel about it. Yeah, thank you.
you.
Thank you, Coach Kenny. And Coach Kenny is over the Drug Alliance. He's the Drug Alliance coordinator for our town. So he also does events and over sports and that auxiliary too. So we thank you. Anybody else from the public wishes to come forward and speak at this time? Anyone?
My name is Maria Littles. I live at 315 Edwards Avenue, Chislehurst. Have notes.
Okay.
How are the Eagles doing, Ms. Littles?
They're doing wonderfully, and they're going to be just flying high tonight.
All right.
Would you like me to sing the song?
No.
Okay.
Council President has spoken.
Yes. Because she's the singer.
No, that's not why.
No, it's okay. I had a question. I had a couple questions that I came prepared to ask, and most of these have to do with the website. But one of them, the first one, has to do with recycling. When I looked on the website, there's no list of recycled. Where there's like a link. For some reason, a couple different times I could not get into it. You remember how we last meeting that we had last month, we kind of talked about the things that are recyclable, and I just wanted, and I looked on there to see what the people are looking at on the website, but there was nothing to link it to anything. So
I thought there was a hyperlink on there.
there is. It says the
I'll
page.
have to find out why.
Yeah,
it's
it
not-
may be
It
just
says it's not
broken.
available.
maybe just when I see it, it might be me. I don't know.
It
but-
might be broke, the link, so.
Councilwoman Chu, she's over the website, so she will
Okay.
have most of the information.
I'm just
for you.
wondering if maybe there can be something put on the bulletin board or something, just to have, so people
I
have
thought there
something.
was something out.
Is it on there? Okay. Okay.
And I
So,
believe the
it's
last
just a
meeting too,
website.
we also talked about, possibly putting something, making something up so that it could go out, like a flyer to go out in the tax bill, just so they'll know what is recyclable and what isn't. Because that was another concern, that some people were mixing.
Right,
the two.
right. And
So-
more especially, Council President, because we really don't have the tax base to be able to afford that
Right.
additional fee
Mhm.
for people throwing the wrong thing in their recyclable.
Okay, well, we can make
Yeah.
sure there's a flyer up there as well, and you'll just check that link.
Mhm.
Okay. And
Okay. And for trash collection, we used to have a spring heavy trash collection, but we only have the one for September and October. So are we just doing away with the spring? Not that it's spring now, but if people don't know, well, I just continue to keep that spring month in my head. So I didn't know that they just put the September, October out there and said no more spring heavy trash. So I don't know. I just
Well, I can pass that
thought
information over to the supervisor as well, and also, Hearn can just let them know to, implement that in the spring as well.
Okay.
If it wasn't, I'm not sure, I can't remember if it was
yeah,
here, if
because
it
people
wasn't
have
here.
a tendency to just put it out there, and if, I don't know if it's not good. I don't know, but I'm just saying that people have a tendency to just remember what they remember, and if it's not the right month, it used to be just October and May, but now if it's September and October, I don't know if the people know that. And my question was answered about the trunk or treat. I just didn't see it on the calendar. I know, it's big calendar day.
Okay.
I'm sure that was there too.
Okay. And I know that the mayor had said something in passing about Thanksgiving. I don't know if it was, something that was getting ready to happen, but
We didn't discuss that yet. I know what you're talking about, like a community luncheon, but we'll probably end up doing that next month. I know next month is Thanksgiving,
yeah,
but
because there is a annual Thanksgiving Day celebration. So I don't know because people won't know.
I can't speak on that
Okay.
right now, but
Okay.
we'll have to table that till next month.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
And for my own benefit, I mean, for the benefit of the school, there is nothing else really happening other than the days off that the children have off for the school for November and December. There's nothing else going on. So
Okay, can you,
other than that,
can you find out for us, please, when there'll be a practice test for the SATs? Or can we try to implement something like that to help the students be able to study for it?
but for each grade level.
Well,
I mean, not every, but you
For
know what
high
I'm saying,
school.
because high school, but it's gonna be, they have them, they also have them specific to like the PSAT and then the SAT
okay,
practice.
something like that, both of them, I guess.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
All right.
I'll let you know that for grade level. I'll
Thank
write
you.
that down. All right, thank you, that's all I had, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. That's our president of our school board, Maria Littles. We thank you very much. Okay, I make a motion. Anybody else from public? Okay, thank you. I make a motion to close the public portion of the meeting.
So moved.
Second. Okay, approve reports. A roll call, I'm sorry.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Barnett,
Yes,
Kern,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters,
Yes.
reports.
reports. Clerk report for the month of September, total amount collected, 1,200. Tax collector and sewer department for July and August, total amount collected, $444,186.52. Tax collector and sewer department for the month of September, total amount collected, $340,148.33. And that's all the reports.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve the reports.
Second.
Then moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwine. Chu.
Yes.
Barnett.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay, ordinance 2018-8, an ordinance amending chapter 285, land development of the Code of the Borough of Chislehurst, County of Camden, and State of New Jersey is hereby introduced on the first reading and shall be considered for adoption after publication to be held on November 8th, 2018, after publication of the same.
Moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18154, approve the submit a grant. Let me read it again. Approve to submit a grant application and execute a grant contract with the NJDOT for reconstruction of Hayes Avenue and 3rd Avenue, Phase 3.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay, I make a motion that we table resolution 18-155, waiting for the results to come back. That is for the air quality results to come back. The test was taken this week, and they're not gonna have the results back until about 5 to 6 business days, so we can table that for the next meeting. So I make a motion that we table
Second.
resolution 18-155, authorize emergency appropriation for the Borough of Chislehurst and the County of Camden.
So moved.
Second, right? Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Barnett.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-156, reschedule the rabies clinic for November the 10th, commencing at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Chislehurst Fire Hall.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Alwine.
Yes.
Shu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18157 to authorize CFO to solicit quotes for the sale of one Ford F-350 not needed for public use.
So moved.
Second. Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Shu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Is there any new business from council?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Littles?
All the sound of my voice. As per the date and time.com, we're now 25 days, 17 hours, 37 minutes, and 4 seconds from midterms. We can't sit this one out, ladies and gentlemen. Youth of all ages, come out and vote, come out and vote, and come out and vote. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yes. There was a discussion at the last meeting about reference to public works. And I brought the incident at the caucus meeting that, I feel that we should meet with the public work department and resolve the problem. Is anything being done?
As regards to your statement, I believe that's something that needs to be further discussed in our caucus meeting. And we as a council cannot meet with the Public Works Department without them having a representation there from their
Union.
yes, union. So we have to get in touch with someone from their union as well. So we can table that until our next caucus meeting. And if you have anything else further to question about that, then you can meet with the mayor and ask him about it. Anything else? Any other new business?
No, ma'am.
All right. Approve bills for payment.
Moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Alwine. Shu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay. This meeting is now adjourned.